What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self Defense, and today I want to talk about the shooting that went down in Michigan. Ethan Crumley, is it Crumley? Yes, Ethan Crumley killed 4 kids, injured a total of 8. And this is probably one of the most avoidable mass shootings ever. I'm gonna break down the timeline. So the parents, they ended up buying the kid his own gun. So that's crazy thing number one. He took him out. The dad took him out on a Black Friday sale to get him a gun. He's like 15 years old. What the hell are you doing, getting a 15-year-old kid a gun? You know. Now I do know kids. I have had students that are actually into shooting, like they actually do it as a sport, but they're very disciplined. The dad just took him to get a gun on a Black Friday sale. So that's thing number one. That made it all possible. Thing number two. So I'm gonna go over this timeline. So one of the teachers walked by and happened to see the kid searching for ammo on his phone. So she did what she was supposed to do. She reported it, but the parents pretty much ignored it. And then the mom, they actually saw a text by the mom putting LOL, I'm not mad at you for doing this, just don't get caught. So that is stupidity at its finest. Like, she was just blowing it off, and it was like major signs right there. The teachers did the right thing by reporting it, and it's like, well, damn, what else can I do? And so more time goes by, and the day of the shooting, they saw a note on his desk, and I'm gonna just read some of these quote outs. So one, it had a drawing of a gun. Another thing it said, it had the thoughts don't stop, help me. Literally, it said the thoughts don't stop, help me. And then it had another picture on there with a bullet, a quote, blood everywhere, and then a person laying dead, lifeless, that was shot 2 times, along with a laugh emoji. And then also it said, my life is useless. So again, another teacher saw that, did what they had to do on their end. They reported it. They contacted the parents, and the parents pretty much blew it off. I think they said something like, hey, we have to go to work, so whatever. And they ended up leaving the kid at school. And then after that, the shooting went down. And it's so crazy. It's like, and here's the thing on the school's end, like, some of them was trying to do what they had to do, but since the kid had no prior behavior problems, they was like, oh, it's best that we just let him go back to class. I don't agree with that decision. Now, it's easy for me to sit back and talk after the fact, but when you look at all this, and hopefully a lot of schools change their protocol where it's like, look, you on lockdown right now. We're going to put you in a room. We're going to search your bag. We're going to do all that stuff. But this is a very unfortunate scenario. Very avoidable, man. And so the parents are being charged with manslaughter. So hopefully all that works out. Not in the parents' favor, but works out against them, because the parents got to have some responsibility. Now, here's the thing. Kids are going to do what they're going to do. Kids are going to do stuff. But when it comes to something like that, you can't base things. Now, when it's a possible life-threatening issue, you cannot judge a book by its cover. You cannot judge a book by its past. You cannot judge a book by the words that are written. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean by that is, they said, oh, since he has no prior incidents, since he has no behavior problems, then we're just going to let it go. We're going to return him. If it was a kid who had behavior problems, they would have did a certain protocol. Nobody contacted the police. When you see a kid searching for ammo, or when you see drawings that says blood everywhere, my life doesn't matter, maybe you should report that. And the police, they will have a certain protocol that triggers after that, where they will come in and handle the situation. For one, thing number one, and here's the thing, they're going to be like, no, you can't do that. That's false imprisonment. But with all these school shootings going on, with how easy it is to get a hold of a gun, and I'm not against guns by any means, but it is very easy to get one. They are making it harder, but that really doesn't matter. I made another video talking about ghost guns, where you can buy a gun online as long as you buy the separate pieces. As long as the gun is not 80% assembled, you can buy different pieces and put together your own gun. So teenagers and all sorts of people are getting their hands on guns because it's very easy to get their hands on them legally or illegally, or there's a big gray area in there. And so this is one of the most obvious like just most blatant, just like, dude, come on, parents, like, what are you doing? You know, it was, the signs were right there, you know, so they should have stepped in. They should have took them out of school. But then at the same time, the school, you know, if I was a teacher and I got a kid saying, hey, blood everywhere, all that stuff, well, all the stuff that's going on, and the kid try to come back into my class, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, look, hey, give me your bag. You know, like, hey, Lester, or hey, Ethan, give me your bag. That's probably what I'm doing. You know, I subbed for a while. I substitute taught for a while, and you never know. You never know. If you look at his picture, you know, he was baby face, no prior trouble in the past, and so he just kind of slid through the cracks. He slid through the cracks. So anyway, that's all I got for this one, man. Just post a comment. Tell me what you think, or if there's anything that I missed, because, you know, I haven't been just looking at this all day, every day. But if there's anything that I can miss, I would love for you to add it, and I'll probably make a follow-up video.